going to go over some of the, do a summary of exponent rules that we have here. And to start with, we need to remember, of course, that we'll look at this as if m and n are integers, so m and n are integers, and a, b, and c are real numbers, and a, b, and c are real numbers. And we get these things. Now, this is the summary of the exponent rules I'll be going over. Now, the first one we have here, the first one we talked about was the product rule. And remember, the product rule just stated essentially a to the m times a to the n is the same as, make that an a. A to the m times a to the n is the same as a to the m plus n. So basically what we're saying is if we're multiplying exponents, we're merely just adding, with the same base, we're adding the exponents and keeping the original base. We also had the power rule. Now what the power rule said is if we have a to the m power taken to the n power, that's the same as a to the m times n. Okay, so the product rule and power rule, we have the power of a product. So power of a product, put that. The product of the power of a product says if we have a, b in parentheses to the n power, that's the same as a to the n and b to the n. So, almost halfway through here. Now we have power of a quotient. And this is just the opposite of the power of product. This says if we have something like a over c to the n, the same thing as a to the n over c to the n. And here we should know c cannot equal 0. So we got our product rule, power of a product rule, power of a quotient rule. So next we'll have the quotient rule for exponents. So the quotient rule. And the quotient rule states that basically if we look at a situation where we have something like a to the m over a to the n, that's the same as a to the m minus n. So as long as we have the same base, we can subtract or add exponents here. We're subtracting because we're dividing. We have the zero exponent rule. Which essentially states that a to the 0 is equal to 1, but we have to remember a cannot equal 0. And the last rule we have here was last video where we do negative exponents. And remember, for negative exponents, we have a to the negative n is equal to 1 over a to the n. A cannot equal 0. And we could also say 1 over a to the negative n is the same as a to the n. And again, a could not be 0 in this case. Or shouldn't be. So, this is a summary of the exponent rules that we have here, the phrases that we've done the last few videos. Hopefully this helps and sort of summarizes everything that we've talked about. We'll be back in the next one. I think we're going to do some scientific notation. So, enjoy. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.